or I promise you that the shit I will bring down on you and your little fucking followers are going to be of the likes your dumbass has ever fucking seen. I will make you cry for days, you evil cunt. I promise you that. I'm not the fucking one. You got me mixed up with some other fucker, but I'm not the one. You think you wrote now? Bitch, I will kill you. I promise you. I
Hit that dead, Mama. Hit that dead.
And I will go after all of it. Understand that. I am not in the fucking frame of mind. I will destroy you. I'll bring down everybody else with me. I'm not the one, Scotty. And you can take that you make calls to the phone.
I don't call a lot.
You can make your fucking calls to Jesus himself.
Oh, you're a professional grifter. Did I bust your grift out, ma'am?
Understand?
You sound a lot like your ass, ma'am.
And you tell your fucking followers, I'm telling you, Scotty, I am so mad right now, I don't even have fucking words. And Cassandra, if this is shit you're okay with, fuck you, you bitch!
Hey guys, greetings and salutations, and welcome to a special stream. Aw, Siren, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Hey, Blues Girl. Hey, Joe. Hey, Tara. That is Tammy Hess, also known as Sloth Pig in some parts of YouTube. Oh, shoot. Hang on a sec. 1 second. It's one of my kids. Sorry, but kids come first, right? Tammy's Eli Restream suck. Hey, Larry. Why would you want to hear a woman that knows nothing about Coach Eli Restreaming? I'm sorry, guys. Hey, Jess Ruby. She does always sound angry. And I have found some delightful old clips to show for you guys today. Hey, Freeside. For some of you guys, it's going to be a refreshing stream. And some of you guys will be learning about this shit for the first time ever. Me and Siren, yeah, we do make a good couple. What am I wearing? a pair of joggers and a Scarface t-shirt. What are you wearing? Because you may ask, well, why is Scotty starting up this bullshit with Tammy again? Bullshit. Hang on. There is a reason for that. GLM had asked me a question about dates, the dates of when I had the temporary restraining order put on Tammy. Like 2 weeks ago, you guys. And I had answered, right? Well, I guess Tammy just saw this interaction between me and GLM, which it was literally her asking me a question about a date and me answering it. Okay? No big deal. And she decided to make a post. And I'm going to show you guys what has led up to this stream today. Okay. Let me pull this up so you guys can see. And I'll read it to you. 16 hours ago, I said, yada, 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 same old BS, different day. The order was granted. I had a temporary RO on her for a few months. It wasn't made permanent because she sent the court a statement saying she wasn't physically able to travel to Ohio from Florida. Therefore, she was not considered a threat to the judge. If the laws here were caught up with the online world, I have no doubt I would have gotten a permanent order after the things she did to mess with my real life. None at all. And Tammy, you started a fight with me out of the blue to impress JT, of all people. You started doxing me right off the rip. Shit. There's another one of my kids. Hang on one second. I'll make it quick. Okay. You'd think they were still like little or lived with me but no. No, they don't. But anyway, okay. Where was I? You started doxing me right off the rip and continue to delve into my private life until we stop fighting. You have something wrong with you on a basic level. You and I both know the reality of that situation. There is so much stuff I found out about you that I never put out because I'm not depraved like you. I didn't have it in my heart to show things that would destroy your narrative about your relationship with your daughter, even though you never once showed me any type of consideration when it came to my children and family issues. I could just dig it all out and forward it on over to Eli and GLM to use against you, I guess. Where's my thing? There it is. Stop acting like I did something wrong to you by answering a question GLM asked me about you. I still owe you a stream after the one you did when you started sucking Lauren and Brutal's proverbial cocks. Lauren absolutely knew that girl had just died the day she was on my panel. I find it comical as hell that you think I give two fucks about what you think Tammy has. And Tiffany, of course, had shared it the post. I don't know what she has to be the victim of her own horrible behavior all the time. The order wasn't granted. Scotty, you never know when to shut up. No, Tiffany, you never know when to shut up. Because you know what, bitch? You were right up here on my panel, dogging the fuck out of Tammy Hess right along with me that entire fucking time. But that doesn't fit your narrative these days, right? So you've got to pretend to give two fucks about the way she was treated. Fuck you. No, you don't. No, you don't. You were participating and fucking roasting her with me every time I went live. So miss me with your bullshit, okay? And then Tammy had said, Scotty, suck a dick. What was amazing was it was just a couple weeks after. Man, I thought I had the version where you could see it all. I guess I didn't. But luckily for y'all, I have it in my phone. So give me 1 second. Because y'all got to hear this shit. Y'all have got to hear this shit. Thinking she can come at me like that, bitch. Okay, here it is. Scotty, suck a dick. What was amazing was it was just a couple of weeks after the death of my daughter, you mindless fucking cunt. You know what is really funny? Old GLM was right over here calling you all kinds of shit. Careful which dick you are sucking. It could eventually choke you. I am happy to start this shit up again. And then she's got a screenshot of the comment GLM made. It says, do you remember the approximate date that you filed your court stuff against Tammy? I had replied, yeah, it was around March, April 2023. I still have the paperwork somewhere in my archives if you need the details. You would seriously laugh your ass off at some of the stuff she sent to court. You would have thought she was on her deathbed. That was what incited this, okay? Mind you, that was 2 fucking weeks ago when I made that post. So now let's go back. Because there's more. There's more. Yeah, okay. So that was, the first post was 16 hours ago. Okay, this next one was 12 hours ago because she had made another post. I said, you were missing the entire point, T-Dog. The point is that you look pretty foolish getting all worked up because you found a comment I made over 2 weeks ago about the dates involved and felt some type of way because that info busted you out in a lie. You absolutely did tell people you needed money to, or you needed to get a lawyer after the first court date extension and then never hired one. That's on you, not me. Do you really think you can do anything new that hasn't already been done before? What is left to dox about me and my life, T-Dog? I have tons of stuff I never put out on you and your secrets. I could start today and wouldn't run out until sometime next year. I'm sure there are people out here who would very much enjoy seeing some of the stuff I have. Do your worst, you miserable bitch. Just don't get sad when I do mine. See, I am currently in my zero fucks to give mode, and your feelings could not mean less to me. In fact, it might even make me happy to give you a little bit of heartache. We both know you deserve it. So this is what she had said. Oh, sweetie, I won't be leaving anything alone. Your RO was a temp one until the court date. Not unheard of. Then it was denied. Bitch. I'm not checking chat right now. I want to get this read and then I'll come back to chat, guys. And then she commented on that. I absolutely did not tell anyone I was getting a lawyer. I had thought we were done with this shit. Tell you what, I am done with it. Nothing good or new will come of this. And to be honest, I am in my I am in my I don't fuck with petty bitches mode right now. So you go do whatever hate bonding you think you need to do, and my ass will be on higher ground. Have the life you deserve. Really? This was my reply. Hang on. Do you realize how silly you sound calling me a petty bitch when I have a statement you submitted to the court admitting you were working with my ex-husband to try to harm me and my kids during my divorce because I let Lauren and ODN be mean to JT on my panel one day? Someone you have never met and a marriage that lasted 10 years that you had zero knowledge of. A marriage that involved children who were hurting by the breakup of their parents. How ignorant are you? I gave you grace after everything you did to harm me in real ways. I owed you nothing and still chose to offer you kindness. My biggest transgression against you was cruel words on a live stream, and you think you can claim the moral high ground? You were talking to my ex-husband during my divorce because I hurt JT's feelings. You miserable weirdo. You know what? I have too much more I need to say about this subject, so I think I'm just going to fire up a live stream so I can properly tell you about yourself. Yep, it is time for me to give you the attention you were begging me for. So, okay. Let me come back to my chat. Oh, is that the good one? Hi, good Karma channel. Sloth Pig is a family annihilator, yeah. Oh, hey, GLM. She's very triggered right now. Good, let her be fucking triggered. Let her be triggered. Is she mad at the receipts I dropped? Good, and I'm going to show you guys those too. She acts like brand new out here. Like she thinks that she's on this high ground and I'm just this piece of shit because I reacted to a fucking live stream she did where she mentioned me a bazillion times the day after her adopted daughter passed away. You know? Like, you came out here and hit live and you talked about the kid and the passing away and all that stuff for an hour. And then for 2 hours after that, you were talking about what my vagina was doing that day. Like, am I not supposed to fucking respond to that? She is. And for her to fucking run her mouth because I spoke to you when she has been sucking Lauren and Brutal's fucking dicks for weeks now, did a live stream for over 5 hours, on a school night with that little grandkid of hers there, dogging me, hate bonding over me in real time. Now they're in each other's chats, sending hearts and kissy face emojis. Like, are you fucking serious right now? And you're going to come at me and GLM for sharing information about your fucking nasty ass? No, that's not how this fucking works. And honestly, I was perfectly content letting you handle her ass, GLM. Like, I was like, okay, any information GLM asked me for, I'm going to give to her because I support the cause, But I wasn't trying to get involved in it just because I have my other shit going on. Tammy's very nasty, okay? Hey, Robbie. Very nasty. She does. And she comes out here, and I'm sorry, she has the nastiest mouth on a woman I think I have ever heard in my life. Some of the shit, and I know I cuss, but you guys, she is nasty. The way that she talks, no. My dad would have smacked the taste out of my mouth if he ever would have heard me speak the way that she speaks. It would have been a wrap. I would still be wearing the back of his hand on the side of my face. It's listen. Okay. Let me pull these streams up because I went back in my archives and I pulled up some old streams. Let me see, which one is this? Oh, here's one. This is a clip I found where GLM busts Tammy Hess for being a liar and a swatter. This was when she it was first admitted out here publicly that she had swatted American Dream. Okay, so yeah, that's what they're oh my god, and it kills me. It's like, if you guys would just shut the fuck up and oh shit, I hate when I do that. Yeah, Angel, she swatted Dream. And listen, this is the clip of it. And you can hear her because after she kicks GLM off the panel for confronting her, JT asked her, like, wait, you swatted him? What happened? And she says, well, he does want to rape me. It's listen, and we all know Dream, right? I promise you, Tammy, Dream does not want to rape you. Okay? Yeah. Hey, Two Fly. Oh, yeah, I played that video at the beginning. So, I found this clip today. I didn't even realize that I had this clip, but I did. So, let's listen to this bitch admitting to swatting American Dream, who I promise you, Tammy, would not put his dick in you, even if you were the last fucking piece of ass on earth. Okay? It says GLM bust Tammy Hess for being a lie.
What did you say when you called the police on Dream? You said that he threatened to rape you?
Yes.
You're lying. You said that he was running naked through the streets. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's bullshit. This is all bullshit. And you know what? That's bullshit. And you're gonna continue to lie about this shit. That's bullshit. You said he's
I'm not listening to that shit anymore. Yes, I did actually tell them about the fucking running naked in the park as well. But that came after. That actually I just sent out to the police yesterday. So, but that shit, we're not going to do that. You're not going to come up here and scream at me. I'm done with that shit. Anyways, I adopted her.
What, the running through the street naked was yesterday, or the rape part was yesterday?
No, the first call that I made was on him threatening to grape me.
Oh, got you.
Okay. Then I just followed up with the video of him running naked through the park.
That was April. I put the date at the beginning, actually, which is kind of cool. It was 4/22/2023. Now, did you hear that? Hey, a little bit. She admitted to some pretty heinous fucking shit there, right? Dream, yeah, like you just said, he was lightly trolling her. Lightly trolling her. And he was actually at that time, you guys, it's when he was living in that tent in his mom's backyard. That's where he was at that time. All right? With his little wolf pack in a tent, having to take baths in the creek. Yes. Okay. Hey, Sally. So what does she do? She sends the law to his mother, his elderly mother's house, saying that he's running around naked in the park in front of kids. He's threatening to rape her and all this other shit. You know, like, and then lets GLM take the blame for it, who was supposed to be her sister at the time, right? Oh, I love you like a little sister. That's all you ever heard from this bitch. What the fuck? And then she gets Dream's son fired from his job for what, telling him that don't take that shit seriously, for letting his dad know that it wasn't GLM that called. What? Lady? But I'm the fucking evil fucking hearted person? Okay. You know what, Tammy? I have never swatted anybody out here. I will go live and I will call you a bitch or a cunt or fat or, you know, laugh at you. But I am not going to call your local fucking law enforcement agency and say, Tammy has threatened to rape me with a cactus, which you've done. Okay? You have done. So, and for you to go at Dream, you know, that pissed me off on a whole other level, because Dream is like Dream. And you could have gotten him killed that day with what you told those fucking cops. Yeah. You know, and Dream, that's just who he is. You know? Yeah, they were friends. For a minute, until it didn't last too long. Hey, Danny. Yeah, cactus grape is not cool. Hey, Tinksy. So, that was the first clip. Miserable bitch. You kill me. Oh, this is so cool. Wait a minute. What? Hang on. This video contains son of a bean eater. Okay, I'm going to have to edit that one because it's on a different channel. Of mine. Oh, this was a good day. This was a good day. Let me see. Come on, Nelly. All right. Oh, shit. All right. So this was the day that me and Raleigh Jones got her channel terminated because she had struck down one of the video of the two flies about that I played at the beginning. You're still the one, right? So this was the day that me and Raleigh got her channel removed, and we just kind of we told her it's the school of hard knocks, lady. Let me get to where he comes on panel. Okay. Yeah, Raleigh Jones is a wonderful man. You can't hear it? All right, hang on a sec. Hang on. Shit. Stop sharing. Give me one sec. Stop. Okay. I reset my, can you hear me now? I reset my browser real quick. Okay. All right.
Right? We don't do that.
Let me know if you can hear the
We've been in
volume.
this circle a long time. And we know how to get a channel back from termination. It's possible, but it's a son of a bitch. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy, and we ain't giving you.
Adi, you strike all these people that you never thought in your mind that these people may strike you back.
This is funny.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning to you. How you doing this morning? Glorious morning.
It's glorious, isn't it?
Hell yeah. So if you thought you could strike everybody else, you could strike me, Dream, Two Flies, Scotty. You strike all these people that you never thought in your mind that these people may strike you back.
Right. Doesn't that seem like common sense to you? Right. Isn't that why we don't play those reindeer games? Right? We don't do that.
We've been in this circle a long time. Yeah. And we know how to get a channel back from termination. It's possible, but it's a son of a bitch. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. And we ain't giving you any tips, ma'am. And you want to know why? Because you play dirty. Dirty as fuck. That's why.
And I still owe her a strike. She gave me 2, so I've only given her 1. So
yeah.
Bitch, come back alive, you go right back down again.
Exactly. That's what's so awesome. I've got like 7 other ones just waiting in the wings. So we can play this game for the rest of the year if she wants to.
Oh yeah, and you can't. And here's the other thing, Tammy. We're a lot smarter. We have all the URLs. We and even a lot of different channels. We have the URLs. So even if you hid them, like even the videos you hid, we were able to strike. It's not an issue. So unless you delete all your videos, you're fucked.
Yeah, and we aren't using the lube. No lube for you.
Yeah.
You're
literally going to have to go through every video and figure out if we can or cannot strike it. You're in such a shit ball when that channel goes back up. As soon as it goes back up, we'll be ready. And you better hope you can get rid of those videos faster. We can strike them.
Yeah, because I doubt you can. Because you're dealing with the team of Scotty and Raleigh Jones, and we are formidable opponents, ma'am. Why do you think the people that encouraged you to come fuck with us weren't just fucking with us themselves? You never stopped to think about why they were making you do it instead of doing it themselves, ma'am. Oh, I know. You were cocky and just thought you were the woman for the job, right? Yeah.
They're using her. They did this real similar to me, but I caught on a lot faster than she did. Basically, they're using you as a shield, Tammy, so that way you take all this abuse, right? So if you look back and think about this, Scotty was going at Lycan. But now Scotty can't go at Lycan because all her time's dealing with you. And so basically Lycan's using you as a shield so that way it keeps Scotty busy.
Bingo.
So that way she doesn't have time to fucking go after him as much.
Yeah. See, deflection is what it is. You are his shield. She's
stupid. She's just too stupid to know it.
Yep. She hasn't learned. We make the rules here. Exactly.
Termination.
Yep. Termination table tennis. That's right. Where are they at now, Tammy? Where are they at?
Come on, Nelly. There's a video he made. She does think she was untouchable. That's why we had.
I was saying that J-Rom was the one that wanted to come to my house with JT because I heard his feelings on the internet. That's pretty hardcore.
Right.
What a bitch. You and your feelings pretty hard if you got to come to folks' house.
And that's another thing. They were constantly threatening our real lives, you know? Like they were going to go to Raleigh's house and JT beat him up, okay? She was contacting my fucking ex-husband during my divorce, trying to fuck with my divorce, you know? And what were me and Raleigh doing? Striking her fucking channel down, like, and laughing at her. That's what we were doing. So in retaliation, here, let me fuck with her divorce, you know? And I have clips of her literally saying that she was going to make sure I didn't get any alimony in my divorce. So you're trying to fuck with my financial security. Okay. Oh, I'd say he did. He lasted way longer than I could have. You know? Way fucking longer. She's nasty.
Look at this video, you guys. Tammy sees dead people. Did you know that? She's like that Sixth Sense kind of chick.
Excuse me? Did you want to see the dead fucking body? You fuckers!
I wonder if she...
That was a good video. Raleigh made that. So untouchable and no one wanting to touch you are two different things. Speaking of JT, I haven't seen him around after Tammy mentioned wanting to sleep with him. Hashtag JT on the run. Listen. Oh, I got that clip too. I can play. Have you guys heard that clip yet? Oh, give me 1 second. I can pull that one right up. It's on my Cold Hearted. And all she ever like talks about me is, well, you did a mock vigil the day my daughter died. You mean your daughter that you hadn't spoken to or seen in 10 years while you were in constant contact with my literal fucking soon-to-be ex-husband, fucking with my life? You know, like my real life. Why? Because I hurt your feelings. I hurt your feelings with words on the internet. Oh, yeah. And she's gross. And she's gotten grosser over the years. Have you noticed that? Like, some of the shit that she says to like Eli and like how she kept calling GLM, what was it, like a cum dumpster? Y'all, the only time I think I've heard someone use that phrase has been like in a movie, or I mean, when I'm thinking of something, like if I want to tell someone off, I don't think of calling them a cum dumpster. Like, that's not verbiage that comes to my mind. A bitch, you know, cunt, sure. But that's gross. Like, why? And you know, she used to do that shit to me. That's one of my points, was when she was coming at me all the time. She was always talking about my vagina, and it got creepy. It got really fucking creepy. And then she would tell me stuff like about how she liked to have casual sex, and she wanted to have casual sex with JT so that he would never think about me again. And I'm thinking, go the fuck ahead, lady. Like, this all started because I hurt his fucking feelings, you know, because I didn't want to fucking fuck with him anymore. I didn't want to talk to him anymore. Like, it's just fucking bizarre that she thinks, I don't know. It's just, she's gross. She's just really fucking gross to me. Hey, Tony. Give me 1 sec to put it back up here. Look at my thumbnail on this video. You fucking weirdo, Bill. There's your little shout out for the stream. Now listen to this shit.
Kind of gal
Hang on.
who just for the sake of fucking decided I wanted to go ahead and fuck JT. No strings, no nothing, just a happy hump in the sack.
Happy humping.
And send him on his fucking way with a goddamn sandwich and a thermos full of fucking coffee. I would use up all of his up and down, Scotty. All of it. That motherfucker be walking sideways for a week.
Too. That's
She really is.
I fucked him so hard that he would forget your entire existence for the rest of his life. I would fuck your image right out of his head.
Well,
Now, ladies, have you ever come out here and thought, I know how I'm going to go at someone I don't like today? I'm going to tell them what she just said. I haven't. I have never come out here and been like, oh, well, I'm just going to ride him till, he needs back surgery and he'll never think about you again. What? Lady, we have seen what you fucking look like. Stop it. Fucking stop. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Listen. And you're making me be kind of mean, Tammy, because I normally I don't like look shaming, but you have done it to me so often. Like, you're the one who dropped those pictures from when my ex and his fucking whore came up here, that are still used to this day, trying to shame me when, bitch, I am a supermodel compared to you. On my worst day. Oh, her breast stinks. Her breast. Well, look, I've got a video of when she cammed the fuck up. Let me pull it up here. Oh, I was going at you at the beginning of this, GLM. Hang on a second. Oh, there's yours. Hang on.
Till more people watch. And then he got angry. I have to pick my kid up from school. Like watch now or else, no? You will miss something. Hey, that's father.
Yeah, to make
smart people out there to figure it out.
Right. She has come at me so hard. I mean, the bitch doxed me last week, and they want me to fucking be considerate of her feelings.
No.
When they have been, okay, this is my answer for that. Fuck y'all. When you start fucking being considerate of our feelings, then I'll start being considerate of y'all's. So, I mean, that's just how it fucking is.
Oh God,
And
is
I
that
hope to
her?
Fuck.
Is that her?
Wait.
That's her
wait.
cartoon?
I'm
What
going
the
to use my
those are supposed
camera.
to make you
Because
look
this,
better.
yes, wait a minute.
Anna,
Hang on.
normally I wouldn't do this, but
Yeah, that's her, the cartoon.
Whoa.
And I want to play this too.
This is sad, right?
Because you got fucking Lauren's punk lying ass over there crying to her on her stream, apologizing. I didn't know that your daughter had just died that day. Scotty, you're a horrible human being. Why would you do what you did? Bitch, you were on the stream with me this whole time, and you knew very well everything that was going on, and that girl had passed away the day before. You were right there with me, quick with the uptake. Well, as quick as you get, Lauren, because you're a stupid fucking bitch with brain damage, probably from, the drugs that you've snorted. But anyway, I digress. You knew. And that act that you guys played over there, you cried to Tammy Hess, Lauren. Why? Why? Because you wanted to hate bond over me. And now you motherfuckers are out here saying Scotty's a fool for hate bonding with GLM. Blah, blah. Bitch, I answered a question. I answered it honestly. And I showed the receipts last night proving that I answered it fucking honestly. You didn't see me on my stream crying, begging her to forgive me for calling her a bitch in the past, did you? No. You didn't see her crying to me, asking for my forgiveness, did you? No. Y'all are just funny. You're funny. You are fucking funny to me. You're the type of bitches that I would fucking beat up and take their lunch money in grade school. All right? That's where we are in this world. Just so we're clear.
Out here,
we're petty Betty bitches now, right?
Sharing some fucking photos from when they were 16 or bullshit. I got a phone call this morning that my daughter is dead. Hey, coach.
You got to watch this shit.
Oh,
You can't make this stuff up, you guys.
Because at the end of the day, all this other shit doesn't matter. And there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of smart people out there to figure it out.
Yes, Angel. It was so fake.
We get so caught up on stupid shit online. Dumb, stupid, petty shit online. Oh, sweet Gia, thank you. But unfortunately, none of it fucking matters. None of it matters. It does not matter what Rex is doing. It doesn't fucking matter what Dana's doing or anybody else is doing. And although her and I have been estranged for a long time,
There
we're working
what?
on our relationship.
Hear
And
that?
I was hoping that her and Chris would be
Exactly,
able to work on their
Mimi.
relationship.
How you going live on
Oh
the day
my
that
God,
you
that's the lady
find
who
out your
fucking
daughter died?
shit about us. Boo Boo, I would stop talking shit about us immediately.
That's the lady who's constantly talking fucking shit about us.
Oh my God, Boo Boo,
Realize
please
stuff
turn the
does.
camera off and stop the live. Please stop the live.
Yes, okay. But that's because he doesn't remember. her.
Exactly.
The only mother he's ever known is me. That's it.
Hear that?
He's never been able to have
Mimi,
sex with
would
the-
you
with the
go
person
live
who's
though?
not-
That's
look
the
sideways.
thing.
I'm really
Like
not.
I
It's where my camera is.
and
No,
I
it's like I'm trying.
today.
She had only found out a few hours before that this girl died tragically at a very young age. She goes live and absolutely sad fishes for fucking donations. If my daughter or my son, if any of my kids had just passed away, mind you, they were 3 states away from each other. She did not one time say anything about wanting to go to that girl. If that had been my kid that had been in hit by a car, I would be hoping against hope that it had been a mistake, that it wasn't my child. I would have to have gone to see my kid. She collects all this money, okay? That same day, she got on the ball, got a hold of child support to make sure they garnished that girl's last paycheck from the nursing home she worked at. I have gotten shit over this for years for having a fucking problem when I saw this. But there were so many red flags going off. As a mom, I might be a bitch, the biggest bitch that ever walked. You know, people can hate me for whatever they want. But at the end of the day, I'm a fucking mother who loves her kids more than life itself. If one of my babies had just died, I don't give a fuck how old they are. Right? No way would I have gone live and pulled the shit that this bitch pulls. Just as a bystander, listen to this and you tell me how you feel about it. I felt some type of way about it. Like, bitch, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Like, there's so much in this if you pay attention to unpack. It's just, I saw it back then. I saw it. I saw who this bitch was. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done the whole, at the end of the stream, I started to feel really bad for that girl who had just lost her life. And her mom goes live, turns her camera on so people see her crying, makes a bunch of money in donations, and then talks about my sex life for the next 2 hours. Okay? Because that's what people do, right? And Joe, yeah. That's what I mean. For her to sit there and say that about, oh, she was going to fuck my memory up. Honey, go ahead. Go ahead. Because you fucking anything out of someone would be their peace of mind, their sanity, their mental stability. They would have nightmares the rest of their life. If they survived you riding them, that is. Okay? Yeah, it's dark. It is. It truly is.
Today's my daughter's birthday. I'm not even thinking about that shit. No.
And that's sad. Thank you, Isla.
You got to see this, you guys. It was the grossest fucking shit I think I've ever seen out here.
This lady,
I'm not even fucking
she's saying
playing.
her kid died, but it's not really her
I
kid.
agree with you there, Anna. Absolutely. Of course, he's trying to be there for me.
Sorry,
She's
my daughter
lecturing
asked
us.
me why is this lady crying.
You guys know, like,
She's
it'll be a year
lecturing
before I
us
said this, I
on
lost my job.
our
You know,
behavior out here.
And he
While
died
she's hanging out with
the same way
people
she
who have been making up
She was walking
lies
on I-75
about me
and
for
got hit by a
2
vehicle,
fucking weeks now.
walking in the middle of the slow lane,
Weeks.
wearing
Just
dark clothes.
weeks.
I can't take that camera off. I can't stand to look at myself. And she died the same way, walking down a different highway, but walking down the middle of the slow lane in dark clothes.
Oh, boo boo, your character. Your
Exactly.
And just 2 weeks and 1 day before my brother's the anniversary of his death.
And this is the bitch who's been
Thank you,
calling
Beth.
me
I
ugly
appreciate
and all worried about what my vagina's doing for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, I thought she was too.
Hey,
She was, but thank you.
This
Bubbles.
is what's
But,
really weird about her.
Yeah.
She had some kind of
She had to
monitoring
turn the
thing, but at
camera
this time,
on to
Yeah.
let you see she was crying for real. Like, I'm for real, guys. Look, I'm gonna turn the
Exactly.
camera on and let the away.
Yeah.
You suck at the streaming shit,
Yeah.
boo boo. You need to just turn the shit off.
There is no fucking way. I wouldn't even be able to fucking move if I found out one of my kids were gone.
Does she have kids for real? Does anybody know?
No, she just takes, apparently she just takes other people's kids. Right?
Right. Oh.
So the fact that you took the woman's kid and you're sitting there saying that the kid now will have no connection with his mother because he doesn't know her. He's never been around her. And the girl lives somewhere else, walking down the middle of the road, gets hit by a drunk driver, and you hadn't talked
That's
to
really
him
sad.
forever.
That's really sad that somebody really died. That a girl really died. But
That's
I get no
tragic.
sympathy for her.
But it seems to me like she's fucking sad fishing.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. She fucking turned her camera on just to show everybody she was crying. Then she turned it off again.
Yeah.
When quote unquote ODN died, dude, I poured my freaking feelings out. I didn't turn my camera off. I wanted to. I should have. Lauren, you idiot. ODN, you idiot. But like,
these are also
shut
the
up,
same
bitch.
people. This is also one of the people who has been preaching for 2 weeks now
GLM,
that
I'm pretty
the
sure I
fact that
talked shit
people are
about you
trying
on
to
this,
weaponize
so
my late niece shouldn't upset me because it's my fault.
Don't take
because
it
I put
personally.
a picture of my niece up on my Facebook.
Oh my God. Why is that your fault? You're allowed to use pictures like that.
Oh, it's my fault. It's my fault, right? Was it a close
the
family
fault of the
friend
people
or was
who
it all
take
lies?
it and use it as
It's
something else.
supposedly her adopted daughter. Live, laugh, loathe. Okay, so it's her
Who?
adopted daughter. When she first started, though, you know, she said, "I just found out my daughter died today." Well, then it became her estranged daughter, and then later on, it becomes her adopted daughter that she hasn't seen since the kid that she took away from her adopted daughter was 3
Oh,
or 4.
Angel, it's bad.
Then you find
It's
out
bad.
that she didn't get that kid until she was 13 or 14, and she took her from just some random neighbor because that neighbor lived in a trailer.
Yep, Kiwi Tammy, it is.
And there was abuse present.
Abuse with this lady?
No, the
Sorry.
daughter. I don't trust stories that change like that either. I don't.
Hell no.
And I'm
Hell
sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. You know, if
But it
one of
don't-
my
it-
children were no longer on
No.
this earth, I would be no longer on this fucking earth.
Right.
Definitely
It
not
is-
on YouTube.
You're trying to get sympathy over a kid that's not even yours, and you're lying about it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
who the hell is this lady? Where did she come from? I thought she was like stalking that Dana chick. Like, how
Yeah.
is she now?
Well, but
bitch, you don't know nothing about me. Don't talk about me.
Oh, but she's
Sorry.
got all kinds of opinions about us, right? Right, guys? Okay, so this goes on. This goes on for a little while. Let's see. And then it's
right, maybe
just her. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Right? Talking about how the girl died, this and this and that, right? Okay.
Probably still partly in shock right now, and you know, go through please know we're all wet.
They do like a stream where they're trying to get donations for fucking people.
And you know what? All right, hang on.
Benefit
Let me
stream.
mute this for a second. I truly hope that girl is resting in peace. I do. I hope that she found the peace in her afterlife that she didn't find here. Halfway through this stream, I realized that this girl was the same age as my oldest child. And that really struck a chord with me, right? Really struck a chord with me. Because I started thinking, like, what if, like, my kid had a shitty life like that and had been, you know, harmed by this fucking person who, upon learning that she had died, went live to make money and talk about what a shitty person the girl was. Because she goes on in this video to tell us what a terrible fucking girl she was, how much trouble she gave her, what a bad mother she was, how she never did anything right in her entire fucking life. On the day she died. It's so gross, you know? And I have been sad for that girl since this happened. But I have been made into this fucking super villain because I did a mock vigil on the day her daughter died. If anybody did a mock anything the day her daughter died, it was Tammy. And that's how I feel. Yeah. We did. You can ask Two Fly. This fucked me up. It fucked me up for a very long time because I was so torn that it felt like I was genuinely mourning a girl I had never met more than the person who had adopted her and said, I'm going to take the responsibility and, the wonderful grace of taking this child into my life and loving her and raising her and doing what I can to give her a good life. I felt like I was more upset that girl had passed than, and people have been tearing me apart for that for years. But if you actually sit and listen to how this went down, you may not see me so much as a shitty fucking person who mocked a mother, a grieving mother. You might see me a little bit more as a mother who felt something was off. She took no time off, Angel. Hey, Katie. Hey, Machete. No time off. She didn't miss a beat. I had to get that restraining order 2 weeks after this stream because of her constant contacting my ex and fucking with my divorce. I got my lawyer emailing me all these fucking links to shit she was sending him. She was more concerned with fucking with my life. It gets, oh my God, it gets so much worse, you guys.
Oh God, why is Susie
Exactly,
on it? Why do
Mimi.
I see Susie?
Yeah, listen, because she's going to do a donation stream. Mimi, and I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry if this brings back any trauma for you. The fact that she's using a child that she promised to take care of and then took the girl's child and abandoned her and had no relationship with her, didn't let her around her son. To me, this is all fishy. And all I kept feeling was that she's using this young lady's tragic death to come out here and sad fish and get attention from these people, right? And it gets so gross. You guys ready to see how gross it fucking gets? Because you can't make this shit up.
Oh my God, you people.
Everyone's
Yeah.
flash out.
Guys.
You got a lot to go through, and I don't know, even where your daughter was. I got a couple, like 3 kids that don't even live in the same state as me. I'd have to fly out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what your situation is, and I don't care. I just you do everything. Go in there. And I'm sorry if I sound funny, but I just got tears running down my face. And I probably got my nose stuffed up.
As soon as you get her pills this month.
We're all here for you, and we're going to come together as a community. I know you're probably still partly in shock right now, and you're going to go through a wave of emotions. But just please know we're all here for you, no matter what you need. I don't care if it's 4 a.m. We're all.
Has Susie ever lost a child to your knowledge or whatever? Like,
no, she has not.
Or is she just inserting herself in this to look important?
She always does that.
Okay.
I'm surprised she's even around. I'm surprised she's not going to pick up her prescription.
Right. She needs her scraps because, if not, she's going to shit in her car.
She needs her Xanax and her opiate.
No, just please know that.
I really
don't care
like
about
to put
this
myself out
fucking
here like
chick.
this. It feels so honorable. There's
Look, guys, I don't want your money, but I want it. I do
bigger
want it.
things
I
than
want
this
your money.
bullshit on YouTube.
Oh, there absolutely is.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%.
Kind of hoping that somebody will get the fucking message. Josh and Anna, thank you so much. I got your
But listen,
Cash App. You guys
you want
are
us
too
to get the
sweet.
message,
Thank you.
guys, but not them.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah, nobody wants to be raw like that.
Why is she collecting money?
Yeah.
No, because you know somebody out there with a sick fucking mind is hi baby.
You get the body cremated.
Oh,
Clicking
God,
shit.
now the other
What
one.
happened to her? What happened
That's
to
a
her?
reflection of them.
Oh my
really is.
God, now the
All
fucking
the way.
dude.
It really
And I mean, I
is.
said this
Oh my God.
to you before, but I'm gonna say it again. Like, if you need anything, day or night, like, if it's somebody just keep
Right?
calling my ass, I will answer. Like, anything, anytime.
You're so wonderful.
Like, I
Oh,
love
you're
you, Tim.
so
You're like,
wonderful.
you're like my big sister. You're like always there for me.
You're
Always
so
there. You've been like hella
wonderful.
solid since I met you. Like, you ever
Yeah,
need
you've
anything,
been a
I'm there.
ray of sunshine when you came in
Hella
this community.
solid.
Seriously.
Oh my
We're all
God.
gloomy,
Daddy,
dark
you
little
were
You're
in
so
punks who just fight with
fake,
each other. And
bitch.
you're like, you know, you know, we love you. We fucking love you.
We freaking love you. Who
And
are
look,
you
there's
speaking
Barb.
for, you dumb
Girl,
bitch?
look.
Love you.
Right. We love you so
We
much.
love you, bitch. Yeah,
We
we
love
got rid of
you.
you fucking years ago, bitch. Go eat a dick.
Right, a whole bag of them, sissy.
Yes.
It says,
Yes.
Barb says, girls, screw them if they have anything to say about your vulnerability. We've all been vulnerable at some point. These are the same
Oh, shut the
motherfuckers
fuck up,
who,
Barb.
after I had a nervous breakdown and was like ready to self-harm, came at me so hard, you know, over stupid YouTube beefs. Even though I had, suffered a lot
Barb's in
of
the chat.
deaths in my
Barb,
family
the one
right
who
before that and stuff. Like,
has the
yeah,
son
and
that
they expect me to
got
have
away
fucking
with
making it about him.
messing with
Okay,
a
well,
Because
I
it's always going
understand,
to be
you know,
about
how,
JT,
or I can even
y'all.
fathom or slightly understand the idea of what you're going through right now, like the horrifying, just, you know,
No, it wouldn't be the same, dude, because
and much less
it was
having
a
it
girl
happen
that
and
she had in
being
her
able
life
to
for a few years and then kicked to the curb.
figure it
and
out from there.
kids.
What the fuck?
You know,
None.
because you don't. When I first got the call,
put
I
her out
hung
on
up
a
the phone
tree.
and I swear to God, I just sat at my desk for a good 10 minutes with my mouth hanging open. I'm like, what?
Right.
What
Yeah,
the-
it's
Jules,
crazy.
I'm sorry, honey. Oh, I didn't mean to forget. I knew I was forgetting
Thank
somebody.
you,
I'm sorry,
Brutal.
Jules, of course.
Thank
I love
you.
you. You know,
Crazy how life
Heart
can just
emoji, heart
fucking
emoji,
change
heart
in a matter of
emoji.
literally seconds, you know, and
Listen.
Right, Brutal. That's what.
Brutal.
Like I
This
my
what wasn't it
sympathy meter
gross?
rose.
And I tried, you guys. I tried. I was like, man, I can't do this because someone
Me
did
too,
pass away,
Keith.
and that's tragic. But the
Wait,
more
wait,
I
wait, but
sat there,
it's her strange daughter. No, it's her it's her
Right.
daughter's friend's daughter. It's her daughter somewhere on the tree. It's her daughter.
Yeah. And it's just gross, man. It's so, and these people are sitting here this whole time, you guys, putting me down, dogging me like fucking, like I'm just the worst person that ever walked
BLM
the
is the
face of the fucking earth
deregulators.
because
It's
I didn't
not
want to fuck
cliche.
JT. Oh my God. Send me to fucking hell because I didn't want to fuck JT. God forbid. Fucking idiots. I'm going to get me some coffee, so I'm going to let this play for a minute.
you can, yeah, I'm so sorry.
Thanks for hanging out,
Just, yeah.
Fly.
it puts things in
Brutal. This you
Yeah.
got
We
to
should
fucking
take
get
what
it,
is
Clip.
really important.
Dude,
And
you've got.
it's made me take a hard look at myself. You know, it's made me say I need to spend more time with Chris.
Yeah.
I need to free up more time to not be on YouTube, but to be with him.
Yeah, this is an old string.
Right.
Cherokee.
Stop right fucking there. It made me realize I need to free up more time, not to be on YouTube, but to be with Chris. While she's on fucking YouTube the day the girl died. Make it fucking make sense.
Right.
But I mean, could you imagine what it would be
Scotty,
like
preach.
if he didn't have you though? Like you took him and like you raised him. That's your son. And imagine what it would be for him right now.
Brutal, you can come at
How
me.
they-
Listen to GL. I'm
Those
talking
are
about.
like
Talk.
Hey,
Yeah.
Raleigh.
Come
I
on.
I'm gonna
don't
get
want
some
him to hurt,
coffee.
but I can tell
We're
you
doing
right now,
a
if something ever
little stroll down memory
ever
fucking lane
happened,
because Tim
I'll
got
call the guy
came out
and get me one of them so I can hug myself with because I'm done. That's it. I'm punching the fuck out. Punching the fuck out.
I don't blame you for that. That's a rough thing.
So the
Exactly, and
grandson
that's
that
what
you
I
took
mean.
care of, Tammy, it
I
was your
feel my
daughter's
heart
son.
goes
I don't know how
out
many
to that
kids you
girl.
have. Okay.
Yeah.
That lost her
Elizabeth
life.
was
Bless
adopted.
her
I
heart.
adopted her when she
Look
was
at what
13.
her
She
life
was
was
pretty
like.
troubled.
She's the
And
victim
I went
here.
through and I'm,
She's
you
the
know,
one
I'm
we
not
should be
taking anything
sympathetic towards.
away
But this
Right.
bitch is a piece of
from her
trash.
death, but
Flat out.
she gave me hell for 7 straight years.
See?
Where I thought I was going to
Listen.
need, I don't know, drugs, lots more alcohol, something. It was bad. It was bad. And then she had Christian, and her boyfriend moved in with me. Well, she was already there, of course, but he moved in, and of course Chris was there, and they lived with me for about a year, and then they moved
Thank
into a
you.
house across the street from me. I
Raleigh,
got that
this
for
is
them.
so gross, man.
And
It is so
she went downhill
fucking
from
gross.
there. When Chris was 3, she had taken off with him, and her husband had been telling me that he thought she was doing drugs, and it turned out to be true. I ended up going to get an ex parte order of emergency custody for Christian, but she wouldn't bring him back. She showed up at my house at like midnight, 1 o'clock one morning, about 3 days later. And
again, why are we streaming about this? Why?
Hadn't done shit. And
okay, so now you guys, let's break this down. She's telling him, okay, I only had this girl in my life for 7 years, from the time she was 13, to 20. She had that baby when she was obviously young. If she only had her in her life for 7 years and the kid was 3 or 4.
Right. Raleigh had 3 people in his family die. Was it last summer, Raleigh? I think it was. Dude, I didn't speak to Raleigh for weeks. He did not go on any fucking live streams. And this stupid bitch is like, oh, she died. Give me some
Space
money.
Monster. Yeah, this is so gross. This is one of the grossest
Space
things.
Monster's here.
Yeah, this is one of the grossest
Jamie
things.
cry yet?
Oh, I don't know.
I said last night, I said, don't fuck with Space Monster. She will make him cry.
I'm done. I'm over her using all capital letters anytime that I have an issue with her. You attacked my dead daughter. I'm done with that narrative, right? So I'm doing this little stroll down memory lane to remind people what the reality of it is. Okay? Right there, you heard her say that the girl's boyfriend, who she was fighting with, told her that her daughter might be using. So what does she do? She goes to the court, gets an ex parte emergency order of custody, takes custody of the kid, and then kicks the girl out, even though that was where she lived. Her daughter. Yeah, Raleigh is a wonderful man. She stole a kid. The community is so weird. Didn't Aussie Saucy Mom do the same? I don't know. I don't know who that is. The Church to Kindness Corner is sorely needed. I'm done being kind. I have been slacking on these hoes in the past couple years because, you know, it happens. I'm done slacking. I need to remind them who they are and who I am, and don't worry about who I speak to. It's not, I can handle myself. I'm grown. I've been doing it, you know, for 50 some fucking years now. And I'm doing okay, you know? I do know, no matter how depraved I have ever gotten in my life, I've never been as depraved as this bitch. She sits here the day that this girl died, that she calls her daughter, and that she has been weaponizing against me for the past 3 fucking years, right? The day the girl dies, all she does is sit here and talk about what a piece of fucking shit she was and what an angel she was for taking her in when she was so damaged and so hard to deal with, right? On the day she died. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me, but that would never happen if that was one of my kids. You wouldn't fucking probably ever see or hear from me again if I lost one of my kids. For real. Just keeping it real. Because that's like my biggest accomplishment in life is my kids. Right? I would move heaven and earth to make their lives just, you know, a little bit better if I could. If one of my kids, you know, had an issue with addiction, I would work to save their life and make it to where they could be a good parent to their kid. I would not steal their kid and then continually bash their name to random people online, even after they died. Okay. So Tammy was talking about Scotty for months before we did a stream of her grifting off her daughter's death. Yeah. And she had doxed me. She had doxed my family, my late mom and dad, put my entire fucking property deed up on a stream. Like the coordinates and everything, you guys. I'm not even joking. She gave people the geographical coordinates to my fucking house.
She touched my wiener.
And she touched his wiener. And he's traumatized. Yes. Mm-hmm. And not only that, Angel, then she moved 3 states away and refused to let that girl have any contact with that baby ever again. Ever again. Wrap your mind around that. That boy did not know his mother, had no memory of her. Okay? And she had kept them separated for the past 10 years before she died. Okay? Then she gets this girl's ashes sent to her, and the girl's actual mother that she had stolen her from asked her, for the ashes. And she, in this stream, she actually says, out of the kindness of her heart, she doesn't have to do this because legally where she adopted her, she's the only mother of record. She literally says that on the day this girl died because the mother had asked her for her ashes. She said, oh, I'm going to split them with her. So, and then she ends up getting mad and not even doing that after this. That's where I was at with it, Angel. And that's like my mother's heart that's inside of me felt so bad for that little girl. So bad for that little girl. And you could ask the Two Flies, like, because this, and she always says I did this the same day. No, I didn't go live till the next day. Okay. I didn't sleep the night after I watched that shit. I was emotionally fucking tore up over what I had witnessed. Okay. And I was like, I can't stream because, people will just say I'm doing it over drama, but I have to say something. Like I went back and forth. I discussed it with them. Like we were talking about it. I was trying to process what I had seen, which now, sometimes shit happens out here, even though I can take a lot of shit. I got really thick skin, but this bothered me on a level to where I had to talk about it. Like I had to share my view of it and show people and be like, do you guys see what I'm seeing? Am I just in my head? Is it just because I don't like this bitch? Or is what I'm seeing like the reality of what is going on here? Do you guys see this too? And it did make me mad at her. It made me so mad at her. Like if I would have been within driving distance, I probably would have went to her house and had it out with her, allegedly. Because I felt like somebody needed to fucking give that kid like a voice or something. Like this isn't right. I felt like I needed to defend this child I had never met, that will never meet. She's already gone. Her life is over. I felt like somebody needed to fucking speak up and say, wait a minute, bitch. This is fishy. I don't believe you. What is the reality of this situation? Yes. And then she filed for fucking child support, knowing that this girl, wasn't even on her feet yet. She had just kicked her out, even though she had lived with her, up till then, had nothing to her name, was relapsed, was in a toxic relationship with the father of the child. Okay. She goes and files for child support, puts the girl in debt to where every tax return that little girl would get, would go straight to Tammy. And by God, she made sure she took every dime that kid got. I have put the paperwork out. This day, I shit you not, I showed the proof in the video I put out last night. She goes, the day that this girl died, the first thing she did, rather than like try to call family or set up a funeral, she called child support and told him, hey, she's dead. I need you to put in an emergency order to take her last fucking paycheck for back child support. Hand to God. That's what happened. Oh, you know she did. Well, this is what I think. I think, because I know that if you are like a family member, and she would have been considered the family member where she had adopted that girl, that if you take in a child, like your grandchild, that like welfare will give you a foster stipend, like a family care stipend every month for that child to help pay expenses. And I'm pretty sure that she had been getting that the whole time too. And once that girl passed away, I'd say that stopped. So that's when she had went ahead and adopted him. And she did a fundraiser for that too, you know, to help pay the expenses for the adoption. But now she would get an adoption stipend. Yeah, I know. And then she comes out here and acts like she was, I mean, I'm going to hit play and just listen, please, you guys, just listen and be objective. If you hate me or not, be objective and just kind of absorb the words and her behavior and ask yourself how it makes you feel. It fucked me up. I mean, it did. I'm not going to lie. I might be a softie, but this pissed me off so bad and had me so much in my fucking feels that she actually got a very emotional reaction from me that day. And that's like the worst, you know, number one rule when you do this shit. Don't react emotionally. But I could not help it. I couldn't help it.
Oh, why did he start
That's
shit with
right.
her?
I will make Like in Theory cry. Ladies,
I've got to
and
go watch
gentlemen,
it.
this
But
is
you guys,
Faith
not
Month.
only listen, now she's sitting here on the same day that this poor girl lost her life, talking about how she took her son away from her and then had no more contact with her, like other than a phone call here and there. She goes on to say that she had filed for child support from this little girl that she had promised, you know, to have in her life, and then just kind of kicked out once she could take her baby from her. Right?
So wait. So the daughter, the fake daughter that died, she this dirty, ugly bitch who needs to keep her camera off. Let's be honest. She took the child of this daughter.
Yes, and then just basically put the girl out on the streets. And didn't let her have any contact with that child after that. And was getting child support because she makes a comment in here. Well, they just took her tax return because I got a letter saying that I was going to be getting it. So why don't you use that money for the girl's funeral stuff? Right?
Wow, why is she talking about a tax return when the kid just died? Ugh,
why is she sitting there putting all this little girl's? Why is she sitting there putting all this little girl's trauma?
Right, Tammy, no wonder you're friends with all them people. You are a grimy bitch.
Isn't this terrible? It broke my heart for that little girl that lost her life. Imagine what her life was like. Like, it broke my heart for that little girl. And then they want to sit there and make this a fucking reason to tell me I need to be more moral on here? Are you kidding me? This was one of the sickest displays of sad fishing I have ever seen on here, period. Point blank.
When was this?
Yesterday evening.
Oh my God. When did the girl die?
Yesterday morning.
Whoa, didn't take no time. I bet she was like, okay, thanks for calling and letting me know. Goodbye. Just hit the live button. You nasty. Ugh. Ugh, I can't stand people like her. Ugh.
It's gross.
Go back
It's
to trolling
gross.
Dana. Ugh.
It is so fucking gross. Yes, honey, brutal. Thank you. GLM and JT made over 20 videos and 10 community posts yesterday alone. Guess who the topic of almost 95%
It was
of
about
those
me, you fucks.
Take a
You
guess.
made them about me.
Anybody? Lauren, do you hear
Sorry,
me?
what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Brutal said GLM and JT made over 20 videos and 10 community posts yesterday alone. I want you to take a guess on who 95% of them were about.
Probably about you. If they're talking about
Me.
me, they're bored.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding. This live becomes after they get done, you know, talking about the daughter that did all this bad shit with her life, right? It becomes a bash fest.
It's a wild ride, right?
How dare you, Scotty, talk about this woman when she just lost some money close to her and she's trying to get money off. How dare you, Scotty? What are you doing?
Fantastic. I know. Scotty, what are you doing with your vagina today? I swear to God, that's what it becomes about. It's the sickest shit I've ever. Listen, you guys, it's gross.
She was high as fuck.
Listen at this.
And that's when I
talking about
I
this little
realized
girl that just lost her life.
She's not going to be able to handle using this. His life is just going to be shit. So I took custody, and I've had him ever since.
Exactly,
Oh,
Brutal.
God.
Exactly. Barb says, do you realize how big of a heart it takes to not only adopt a child, but then love them, even resist? To me, that says a lot about your size. How did you, was she a daughter of a friend of yours, or how did you come and meet her when she was a kid?
I was living in Dalton, Georgia, and I was a manager of a restaurant in Chattanooga. And I had this cute little house that was 2 bedrooms. It was cute as hell.
Listen to this
one
shit.
day,
She
it
lured
was
the little girl
all
in with a
fenced in,
puppy.
including the driveway, right? So I came home one day, a big porch out on front that was covered where you can sit out. And I mean, it was a fucking gorgeous house. And this dog shows up. It was a black lab dog and pregnant as hell. So I took her in. She gave birth to puppies, and Elizabeth was living with her birth mother just down the street, shady little trailer park, just a little bit down from where I was living. And her and her sister used to come over and want to play with the puppies and, you know, whatever. And as things happened, I had found out that Elizabeth was actually both the girls, because I had both of them for a little while. And she was being sexually abused. And it was with a guy that her mother was hanging with. So Elizabeth would spend a lot of time at my house just to stay out of, I don't know about that, Annie, just to kind of stay away from that. And DFACS ended up getting involved with the whole thing. And they asked me to take both of the girls, which I did. And for about a year, I had both of them. And then I couldn't handle both. I just could not handle both. So Elizabeth stayed. Nikki ended up getting adopted out as well, her sister. And I ended up adopting Elizabeth when she was 13. In fact, I'll see if I can find the pic. So that's kind of how she ended up coming into my life.
And does she live in the same town that where you're at now? Did she live?
No, she's up in Chattanooga. She's not anymore, but
hey, I gotta know why GLM was crying yesterday.
Did you just hear that?
No, I wasn't listening. What'd she say?
She said, oh, well, she was up in Chattanooga, or she said she's up in Chattanooga. Oh, well, not anymore. There's no fucking way.
She wants some donos.
No fucking way I could be sitting there talking about my child, adopted or not. If I truly had a bond with that kid. There's no way I could already be referring. I could be referring to that baby in past tense that nonchalantly and cold. That was so cold, you guys. I mean,
none of them caught that. She's still a great woman. She's a fantastic lady.
All right, and I'm the bad guy.
Just keep your camera off, boo boo.
GLM is a weekend mom. We all know the caliber of woman that it takes to lose her kid in court. Her child's father spent $125,000 to keep his kid away from her. We have the receipt of that as well.
Florida. Well, I know in Indiana, when you adopt a child, there's like a stipend. There's like they help you out. Like you get Medicaid.
No, well, I can't believe that I didn't pick up.
She was fucking double dipping at that. Not double dipping.
Brutal's just always trying to fucking make it about. And Lauren too, like she's like, oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, bitch, then why are you on my panel? You know, and he's coming in there putting out numbers and this and that. And it's like, that's not even what the topic is. I can't believe I didn't pick up on that shit way quicker. That's I don't know.
Well, illegally,
but like you couldn't get enough.
Right. This is what I think she did, right?
What's that?
I don't think she adopted that kid. I think she just took like emergency custody as a family member from where she'd adopted that girl. Listen, that way she gets full benefits from the state. She'll get a check every month plus food stamps, right? And medical insurance for her and that kid. That means that girl has to pay the state back. Everything, all the benefits Tammy has gotten on that kid, plus they'll order child support. And she has let that build up to where that girl owed $250,000. Do you see? I mean, wouldn't that seem like a mountain too high to overcome if you were a young girl that was out on her own with nobody to lean on?
You know, you're my favorite.
Emotional begging,
This is we are literally witnessing a monster who is getting one last payday off someone's life that she completely fucking destroyed. And it's gross as fuck, you guys.
She was trying to get caught up, and you know, she had filed for her taxes, of course. And actually, I got a notification that been sent to me, and I was going to shout to her tomorrow and say, hey, by the way, because I was actually going to give some of it back to her. She had to, because of her alcohol issues, she had to have one of them things put into the car. Yeah, so she had to blow on it before she could, you know, drive. She doesn't have that. Absolutely. Well, come to find out.
So do you have to go up to Tennessee now?
I don't know.
Okay. Does she have there?
No, like when John died, because John was in Tennessee when he died. The crematory.
Sorry.
Okay, now that part there. Well, where's she at? Oh, Tennessee. Well, do you have to go up there as well? No, I don't.
You're a fucking
so you
mom,
don't even want to go see her before they cremate her. If that was my child, if I cared anything for that child, you would want to see your child. I'm sorry.
Right.
You would want to see her. You'd be like, no, what if it's not her? What if there's still a hope?
And you know, Angel, that's what gets me in so much trouble with some of the Krama ladies, is that I do have a very dark, twisted sense of humor. I think that's why I get Granny Fanny, right? Like a lot of people get upset with him because he'll say things and they take it as like he's straight up being serious. And I'm like, no, guys, he's clearly being sarcastic. Like he's not really going to fly a drone by your window, and he's not really gonna come unalive your entire family. Like he's joking. He's being sarcastic. And a lot of people don't get that sense, like that dry sense of humor and that dark, and I do. And I know you do, you know? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. And Dream is so and everyone's like, oh, Dream's over there talking shit about you. I'm like, and so you don't know Dream, you know, like you don't know him like I know him. It doesn't bother me. In fact, I find it amusing He is trolling Nikki right now. It's not a big deal. Let Dream play. This is what we do. You know, he's being good. I don't care if he says that I have dementia in Nikki's chat. You know, like, let him go. He's fine. That's Dream. Not my house. Like, no, not my house. Not no more. He's taken a liking to me. He thinks I can be savaged. Yes. You know, I know. And you would not believe how many fucking people have sent me screenshots. I thought you and Dream were friends. What's wrong? Da 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 da. And I'm like, me and Dream are friends. Like, I love Dream. Trust me, he could come out here and call me everything but a mule cow, and I'm going to laugh about it. I'm going to fucking laugh, and then I'm going to fucking come back at him, and tell him that he's not really 6.2 inches. I've seen it from the videos he sent me. He's packing maybe 3.2 on a good day. Like, that's what we do. That's how we roll. And a lot of people just don't get it. They don't get it. Oh, I know. And you know what? Listen. Oh, GLM. When ODN came up and apologized to me last night, I could tell, like, I could read between the lines a little. I know. That's why I didn't really fucking stress over it when it even happened. I know Lauren pressures people to go at other women, especially that she feels intimidated by. Okay? I know this. I remember when she first fell out with GLM, right? And she was going to everybody like, what should I do? Should I just not say anything back, or should I say something back? And she was having all these other people go at GLM for her. These men, okay? So I gave her my honest advice. I was like, listen, I don't know GLM too well because I had just met you not too long before that. I said, but I have a feeling if you really want this to end between you and her, your best bet is to go live, say what you want to say yourself in your own fucking voice with your big girl panties on. And I'd say you guys will go at each other a little bit more after that, maybe, but it won't be as severe as if you keep looking like you're scared of her and letting all these men do your dirty deeds for you. Like, I guess it's kind of like she's never going to respect you as like a person out here if you keep hiding and staying silent while she is dragging you for fucking absolute filth and encouraging all these other people to defend you to her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And she denies that to this day. She sits here and says, oh, that never happened. That never happened. I don't need anybody to fight my battle, Scotty. You suck, Scotty. Here, let me fucking fuck with your real life and contact your boyfriend. And you know what I'm like? And I'm like, why does me having a fucking opinion about shit on here, on here, why do you fucking people think you have to instantly go in my real life? Like, okay, all right. So I made a fucking short about you and it hurt your feelings so fucking much that you've got to contact my ex-husband and fuck with my divorce. Yeah, I get that, GLM. But I mean, I think maybe back in that time, if she would have just handled her issues with you herself instead of making herself look like a little scared bitch, that you may have, I don't know, like, I mean, like look at me and you. Me and you have gone at each other fucking like tooth and nail, right? But we never had to get someone else to, oh, go defend me to GLM, right? And now we can hang out and talk about this shit and it not be You know, and it's not weird or anything. Why? Because we both, when we had something to say to the other, we fucking said it with our own voice and our own fucking words. We didn't have to get other people to fucking do it for us, you know? So I can respect you as a woman who can speak her own mind a hell of a lot more than I ever could Lauren, because Lauren doesn't have her own mind. Lauren is petty, and she's very insecure in her own skin, and she can't handle any woman getting any kind of attention that she feels she should be getting, you know? Hi, Fraulein. She just, I don't know. And I know Raleigh's her friend, and we don't talk about that because, you know, but, oh, God. I don't know. She did cuck her husband bigger than shit. Bigger than shit. And I dropped the receipts on that shit too. You know? And that's why she hates me so bad. Is because I can come out here and speak the truth on the bitch and it tears her up. Exactly. Exactly. And I mean, Angel, when I say they've gone in my real life, honey, I've had my divorce lawyer sending me shit that Tammy sent him. Like, that's a little fucking over the line. It's a little fucking over the line. I know you think that, but that's never going to happen. And, you know, I respect the hell out of you, Ryan. I do, but that's never going to happen with me and Lauren. I tried it twice now. I have tried and given it the old college try twice to get along with her. It's never going to happen. She is not the type of female that I play well with. She's just not. Over chubby gals. Well, that's okay too. Chubby girls need love too. Chubby mafia. Cheers. That it's not my baby. I've got to see, you know, I would have already been in Tennessee by then. I'm sorry, I would have. None of this. I went to see him for a couple of days because I needed to get away anyway. I was heading that way anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped in there and spent a couple of days with him and his old lady. Like, it wasn't. I mean, JT made it sound really gross, man.
My friend's sister's brother died. Can I eBay? You want to?
She already eBayed for the brother's cremation.
Oh, I'm just making somebody up. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just making somebody up. Can we?
God. But now she's going to come out here and eBay for it. And I'm the bad guy. Oh, Brutal, you didn't know? GLM and JT.
People have been going through things that, you know, I know it's not you, but it's just something that I want to do for you to just help ease some of the stress out for you that you have coming the next, you know, few weeks and all that. So
you and JT and
oh no,
Josh
she
and
doxed
Anna
me
and
last
Jamie
week.
have been
Brutal, you didn't
incredibly
know that?
generous
She
today.
put
and I
my
really
whole
appreciate
address
that.
out. Was reading my
You guys are too
fucking
funny.
records that charges.
Yeah, but you know, I think
that
that's probably why I hang, is because you guys are fucking retarded.
We are. We are.
Some of the shit that comes out of y'all's mouths, I'm just going, what is raise these people?
We're all a little mentally unstable. That's why we get along so well with each other.
My coworkers say don't talk to me after 4 p.m. and shit. Like,
Do you hear
they
this?
call it JT after dark.
Do you hear this?
What?
You guys, where this goes?
I mean, JT would fuck a snake if you held its head. You know?
Exactly. Actually, I was just telling somebody that the other day, and I can't remember who it was, JT, but somebody said something I didn't like, and you know how I am. And why are you people fucking surprised about the shit JT says? Why are you surprised that he says, I'm not buying the cow, I just want some milk? Why?
Because I'm stupid as shit. You know, that's why they're just surprised. I didn't know somebody was that goddamn dumb. Goddamn. They're like, holy
I'm just
shit.
like, why? Hi, Jamie Rose. I'm just like, why are you fucking surprised?
Yeah, I
You
don't
want
want
to cactus.
I don't want the whole pie. I don't want the whole pie. I just want a little slice.
Exactly.
Nobody's gonna even know it's missing. You know, I want the whole pot.
Tammy, I gotta hop down just for a second. We're about to run into the store real quick, but if you're still on when I come out, and I'll come back up.
Does
Okay? I love you.
GLM feel like she's part of a family now? With all these people she don't know shit about.
She gives
Go live.
My biggest shit, all this other shit. I'm like, oh god, I think
She really go live every day.
Do I think still sometimes whenever you're in renal failure, but you can't very well urinate very much, and then all of a sudden in the middle of treatment, this motherfucker needs to go to the restroom.
Okay.
You know, I mean, and shaking, moving, and the, you know, the way somebody that's high acts, you know, and you know, it just really is tough because I mean, you get that it's being dialyzed.
Brandon just messaged me and said Tammy's live spurging the fuck out about me.
She's what? Oh my god.
Woman, what are you doing?
Fucking weirdos. Let us finish the stream first.
Right. Lauren said I needed to take a vacation, so I've been kind of silent lately. Well, Scotty's telling you
back
that
when,
it's time
Raleigh.
to
I don't
get back
remember
to
that.
work,
I don't
sir.
ever remember them two being real good.
Yeah.
You know,
This is
she
the
doesn't make any sense.
ladies and gentlemen.
She doesn't. This woman, a day after I had tried to hurt myself, which they say was fake, just for attention, right? Right? Attacked me and doesn't even know me at all.
My name in your mouth one more fucking time. What? You
promise me, bitch.
That the shit I will. Comments.
The other one yet? Do you got the other one yet, Raleigh?
Shut your whore mouth.
Shut your whore mouth, Scotty.
This is fucking epic.
Oh my god.
GLM's like, be on a stream.
She reacted in real time while I was still alive.
Anything ever, Scotty, ever.
Okay, let's go back. Oh, look,
Okay,
Sarah's
I
in there
had
saying,
maybe.
I'm
everyone,
not.
please report her stream for harassment.
And up. Not
Come
really.
on, for money.
Comments from some pretty evil motherfuckers. JT just made a video not very long ago.
Whoa, we're
Apparently,
evil. We're evil,
Scotty
huh?
and her little friends
Now
are
I'm
having
fucking
a
eBay.
conversation about how I should be acting, feeling, or what the fuck ever about my daughter passing away.
Oh,
Scotty, you
I
can
don't
take
think
this
you
any
should
fucking way you want.
anything, you dumb bitch.
I don't care if you take it as a threat, because honestly, I mean it.
God, damage control. Raleigh
Shut
nailed it.
your
Damage
whore
control.
dick hungry mouth about me
Bitch, I
and
got
my
your
child,
whore, motherfucker.
or I promise you,
Listen,
promise you
listen.
that the shit I will bring down on you and your little fucking followers.
Hang on. What was that? Tammy, was that a threat?
Apparently, Scotty and her little friends are having a conversation about how I should be acting, feeling, or what the fuck ever about my daughter passing away. Scotty, you can take this any fucking way you want to.
Oh
you
no,
bitch.
babe. That ain't
I don't
that
take
ain't
it
what
as
it
a
is.
threat, because honestly, I'm meaning it as a motherfucking promise. Shut your whore, dick hungry mouth about me and my
Listen.
child, or I promise you,
Mhm.
promise you
Promise me, bitch.
that the shit I will bring down on you and your little fucking followers are going to be of the likes your dumbass has ever fucking seen.
Oh,
I will
please,
make you cry for days.
please.
You little cunt.
I'm begging
All
you.
you did
I
is
promise
Sissy,
you
you
that.
did it.
Not the fucking
Did you see
one.
your
Bring it down,
You
bro.
know,
did
you
it.
up with some other motherfucker.
Did it.
I'm not the one. You think you don't stop, bitch. I will bury your ass. I promise you. I will find out where you work. I will find out whatever it is I need to find out, and I will go after all of it.
Do you hear this, you
Understand
guys?
that. I am not in the fucking frame of mind. I will destroy you. And I'll bring down everybody else with you. I'm not the one, Scotty. And you can take that any way you fucking want to take it. You make
Ooh,
your calls to the
bitch,
fucking
bring
cops.
it.
You make your calls to the FBI. You can make your fucking calls to Jesus himself. But I
You
will
angry?
fuck you up.
You
Understand
angry,
that.
boo?
You
You don't know us very
the
well,
one
do ya?
bitch.
Surprise.
And you tell your fucking followers, I'm right now, I don't even have. And if
Bitch, ain't nobody
you're
following.
okay with,
This is
fuck
called
you.
support, dumb bitch.
This is the shit you're okay with. Some big cunt.
Fucking
And her
stalking
followers?
ass bitch.
Look at some of the comments we've got.
Keep the camera off.
Apparently, she must have said something about you going
Hang
live
on,
last night.
I'll put
And I don't know who
like,
Mimi Loves is. You don't know me, cunt. Says, hells, I know I wouldn't be nowhere near YouTube.
But you're here
And
again
then the
this
same
morning,
person says,
right?
I lost my only sister to a drug-induced
Right, right.
a drug-induced and drunk driver. I was in a fog and couldn't. He's using child sympathy. Fuck you. I don't need sympathy, you fucking bitch. I got you in mine. How about that? You want to talk about somebody using somebody for sympathy? Let's talk about Scotty and her.
Here it comes.
Fuck you, you goddamn fat ass.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Boo Boo, so hard, you won't even know what the.
Bitch, you ain't gonna fuck
you,
me.
You goddamn fat ass.
Listen.
I will fuck you so hard, you won't even know what the hell happened. Never.
Come on, Boo Boo.
I do. If I don't get this out, I am going to do something that I probably shouldn't fucking do.
Oh, what's that? Say a word.
An idea of what the fuck, because I am not fun. You got me fucked up with somebody else.
Out with you.
You better figure it the fuck out, bitch. My name in your mouth one more fucking time. One more time. You Tammy, fucking whore.
Tammy. God, I can't say it.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not like you when I'm Scotty. I don't whine and rage with my own scream. I get mad, bitch. And when I get mad, I'm not the fucking one.
Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen.
Dying fucking day.
You guys saying to me?
Please that.
Woo!
Take that shit to the motherfucking bank, bitch. Take it to the bank.
That's how you can tell that they're a band of haters, that they're hate bonding. They would have told this girl not to act like this on a live stream. Boo Boo mad guys.
I don't know what you find funny. But again, let's go ahead and do. I ain't the fucking one.
Get it, girl.
This fucking goddamn low class trash who can't handle the fucking drugs wants to fucking talk about me? You motherfucker. I ain't been this fucking mad in a hot goddamn minute.
Oh, but you're not worried about
running in your
fucking mouth about kid, right?
Tell me how to free. Don't you dare.
I'll do what I want.
You narcissistic fucking cunt. That's what you are. You're a disgusting piece of fucking trash.
I am.
She showed more emotion over being pissed off at you than she did this kid's death.
I swear to God. I swear to God. She better be somebody bigger and better than fucking Lauren and her goddamn lapdog brutal mafia.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll fucking make you cry, bitch. You better shut the fuck up, you dirty whore.
You motherfucker? But you better go find someplace else to be.
You don't even know me.
I'm over here talking about fucking bullies when that cunt over there doing what she's doing. Not a good look. Not a good fucking look.
That looks just fine, bitch.
I'm telling you guys, this bitch wants my vagina. She talks about my vagina every fucking stream.
Let her try.
Every stream she does, she talks about my fucking vagina. Bitch, I sorry, I don't go that way. And I'm with Brandon. He's the only person.
Talk about what the fuck. Let's talk about your drug charges. Let's talk about your DV charges, bitch.
Those were dismissed,
How about we
bitch.
talk about that shit?
Ah. Let's talk
Bullshit.
about the child that you fucking threw to the curb after you took her kid and then got child support on her.
Fucking pissed.
Oh. So that she was walking because she couldn't afford a car because you took her fucking tax return money.
GLM, are you muted?
Look, oh, GLM, come up here so I can show my ass with you.
I didn't make a threat. My mother fucking made a promise. I will absolutely do her just like file the fucking charges, you cunt. I want you to. I want.
Oh, I don't file charges, stupid. Where'd you hear that?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, cool. Fix my earbuds. What's going on? Good morning.
Oh, God.
Tammy.
Well, JT just uploaded a video. Apparently, the first is on a live stream where they're talking about how I'm using my daughter
It's entertainment, man. That was great.
Hashtag
that was
speed bumps matter. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Eyes on her, right? I mean, about that day, and I remember you taking a snapshot, and I said, "What did you just do?" Right?
Yes, we do. Riley, we have the everything that happened back then, the complete record. Yeah, there's the receipts about the tax return and the $250,000 that she was in debt for child support. And do you remember she kept claiming back then, I make $150,000 a year. I don't need people's money. I don't need this money. Well, you're awfully persistent and making sure you get every dime you can. So thou doth protest too much. Yep. Siren is the man. Let me see. I've got another one. That one I'm gonna have to. Riley, do you have the one where she's it was my stream, but I started it, and the thumbnail is the picture of her with her hair up in pigtails and the weird makeup on and the straw hat on. Do you still have that one? Or do you know where that one is? This is great. This is a little ditty I made about her. Okay. Y'all ready? Okay.
But you keep running, saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing, I'll tell you. Loosen up my buttons, baby. But you keep running, saying what you gon' do to me. But I ain't seen nothing.
Excuse me? Did you want to see the dead fucking body? You fuckers?
Get out the way. Get out the way. Let me go check. So I signed into it because I still had the sign-in information. And lo and fucking behold, the bitch is sending my background check around to people. Which is because I took a screenshot. Can you guys believe what's going on? The behemoth monstrosity, known as Tammy Hess, is currently live, spreading a lot of false information, putting my background check out there.
You know what?
Over there cackling and hacking.
I have absolutely zero fucking reason to lie. All right? When I said you're contacting people in my real life during this stream, I was talking about Tammy. I have dropped the receipts last night. Tammy absolutely was in contact with my fucking ex-husband during my divorce. Okay? Abso-fucking-lutely was. And you coming in here to defend Lauren, who is one of the absolute biggest pieces of shit, makes you look some type of fucking way. Okay? And I don't care if you believe me or not. Both Lauren and Jay Young told me that they were in a fucking romantic relationship. They told me that out of their own fucking mouths. I could have put out much fucking more, but I didn't. And it took me 2 years to even put that out. And you want to know why I ended up putting it out? Because the bitch kept running her mouth, calling me a liar about it. Because I'm not lying about it. It fucking happened. It happened. And you're going to keep fucking saying I'm lying. And I'm going to have to start putting out the fucking voice notes of him breaking down their entire fucking relationship with me. And then that's really going to fuck with her life. So maybe you should just stop bringing it up, since that wasn't even what I was discussing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always have to try to needle me, Tiffany. Stop. You know as well as I do who Lauren is. You know this. You know how I know that? Because we have discussed it before when we were cool with each other in messages. You know. And I understand right now it's part of your agenda to be buddy-buddy with her. I don't give a fuck, Tiffany. Do what you do. Just don't worry about what I'm doing. Especially when it doesn't even affect you personally. Okay? Did you think that Jay Young was going to just admit that happened? And you know, you probably do have an inside track on Jay Young, since you and him were messaging each other, emailing each other for years now, right? I've got those receipts too. You remember when you took the screenshot where he had emailed you out of the blue and you were so surprised about it because it was when you and Lycan had just started having issues with each other. Do you guys still talk to each other? That would explain your sudden fondness for Lauren out here, you know, if you were doing it as a favor for Jay Young. Like, I don't understand why you want to challenge me publicly and try to portray me as a fucking liar when you should know that I have these receipts stockpiled. I have them fucking stockpiled. I just don't put everything out because, you know, I'm not really the evil fucking bitch that I play on TV. Not really. I don't want to have to fuck with people's real lives until they just won't shut the fuck up. You know? Oh my God. I don't understand that either. And they have been doing that to me, Joe, since this happened. And I appreciate you saying you've never seen grief like this. And I'm telling you what, she did not fucking let up on me I had to go get a fucking restraining order. I had to go get a fucking restraining order because she put out videos with saying she had rented a fucking Airbnb in my hometown and was going to come to my house and fuck with my divorce, that she was going to be there. Her and Susie were getting tickets, plane tickets to come to make sure they were at my divorce so they could testify in my divorce proceeding. And why? Because I did a reaction stream. I did a reaction stream on something that she came out here and shared on YouTube. I did not go dig to find out that girl had passed away. She brought that out here and involved me in it by discussing my vagina for half of the fucking stream. You know? Well, he was about 13 years old, because she snagged him from her when he was like 2 or 3, and it had been 10 years since he had seen his mom. Thank you. Oh God, Jill, I'm glad you see it now. You know, and I understand you were friends with her and you were trying to be a good friend to her. So you probably didn't see, you didn't see it from where I was standing. But when I did that stream, it truly was a reaction stream, you know, to blow his out his dust. Well, here's the thing, Mike. That whole time, she was full of shit. She didn't have 2 cents to rub together, much less come take. And you know what else? You know, the weekend that she said that she had rented the Airbnb and was coming up here was Easter weekend. So she was going to leave her kid in Florida, her grandson in Florida, come up here, spend her money, get an Airbnb just to what? Drive by my house and take a video so she could say, oh, I drove by Scotty's house. Because I guarantee you the bitch wouldn't have knocked on my door. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. You know? Because she'd have got her ass whooped. I mean, flat out. You come knock on my door, you better be able to whip my ass. If not, then you're going to wear an ass whipping and you're going to leave either on a fucking gurney in the back of a squad or with the handcuffs on, like one or the other. This is the internet, okay? We all play these little fuck games out here. If I hurt your feelings, then maybe you shouldn't be out here. But you don't get to come to my house. You don't get to contact my fucking ex during our divorce and try to fuck with my life. You don't get to do that. You know, and expect me not to go even harder at you. I hated having to go to that court. You can ask Raleigh, like it tore me up. Like oh my God. I could not believe that me coming out here and having a little pissant channel in the dredges of fucking YouTube ended up to me having to go to court over some bitch. You know, that has never happened to me since, and it had never happened to me before that. I don't want to go to court. I don't like going to court. It sucks. I don't like courthouses. I don't like judges. I don't like that shit. I don't know. It's just fucking weird to me that fucking people. Okay, hang on. This is one of the videos that Raleigh sent me.
Excuse me? Did
Wow.
you want to see the dead fucking body? You fuckers!
Raleigh Jones. Let me try to get the other clips. I mean, I don't know. I get that Tiffany doesn't like me and shit, but don't come in my chat fucking defending fucking Lauren. Like that, you just lost like 250 fucking reputation points out here. Lauren, stop it. Oh. Yeah, Bubbles ended up being okay. You know? She ended up being all right. She got fucked over by Tammy too. Apparently everyone does once she's done using them. That's like, look how she dumped Jamie's corner for Brutal and Lauren. Like, that was embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
But she had just gotten a job. She'd been paying her child. She was like $248,000 behind in child support. She was going to work though every day. She was trying to get caught up, and she had filed for her taxes, of course. And in fact, actually, I got a notification yesterday that they had been sent to me.
Always about the money. Always about the money. And I'm going to need to dig them up because, like Raleigh said, we have everything, right? Right. I know for a fact that she said that she was going to be gracious and give the biological mother who had asked for, here's one thing, okay? Did you guys know that the mother of that girl had contacted her before the girl had been cremated and she had to ask Tammy's permission to go in and view that girl's body? And do you know that Tammy denied her that last request? Her and the sister wanted to go in and see that girl's body before she was cremated, and Tammy refused, but said that out of the grace, goodness of her heart, she was going to give her half of the ashes when she got them. But then I guess they got into another argument, and she said she wasn't even going to do that. Okay. Another thing, I have the receipts on all this shit. I would not say this shit if I didn't know I had the receipts. I just don't have them pulled up right now. Another thing. She came out here and wrote a thank you post to all the people that had supported her, right? And she took the time to write out each person's name and specifically thank them and had words for each one of them. It was like a fucking 5-paragraph post. And then she said she had spent that whole day, this was part of this post, she had spent the whole day writing out the obituary and saying everything she needed to say, right? So when you go read the obituary online, it is literally the basic fucking information that the funeral home director asks you when you are telling them about the person that your loved one that you lost, as in name, birth date, and survivors. And the only survivors that was listed was her and the boy, and like her sister or whoever. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't. There was nothing like, when my parents passed away, it's like I had a whole paragraph for each one of them about their life, like, who they were. Nothing. So she spent more time and care and consideration and put more energy into writing a post on Facebook to thank the people who had shown her support for losing her daughter than she did on her daughter's obituary that she claimed in that post to have spent the whole day working on. To me, that struck me as more proof that she was more worried about coming out here and using that girl's death for clout, I guess. I don't even know what. Hey, Ginger. I don't know. It seemed really off to me. Yes. Tammy lies a lot, you guys. A lot. And that's why I think she dislikes me so much, is because I have busted her out with solid ass receipts on quite a few of these lies. Oh, bless your heart, Jess. I mean, I know any of us that are parents are like, if you're really clearly looking at the behavior, it was odd. It was odd. And there's a lot of shit, like I said, that I didn't share, honestly, because I felt it would have been disrespectful to that girl. I didn't want to put that stuff out. But so many people sent me stuff, and they weren't close. And that's an understatement. I'll just say that. I hope you're having a good Sunday too. And did you guys also know that that girl had another child, a younger son, who lived with her that she was raising and supporting? And that little boy's name was in the obituary as a survivor. But I've never heard any talk about him or if he's okay, or I don't know. I just don't know why you would bring all this shit out here and expect people not to speak on it. I mean, I have had my weak ass moments. We all know this. I had a fucking mental breakdown where I was like, I don't want to be alive anymore. Publicly, like a dumbass. I stated this, you know? I've had to deal with that, you know, the repercussions from that for years. I don't sit and plot to destroy people's entire lives because they've made comments on that or reacted to that. You know? It is what it is. That was a moment of a bad moment in my life. I got to face that. So you can't come out here and do these streams over and over and still be trying to use the death of your daughter against me as, oh, I can do whatever in the fuck I want to Scotty out here and she can't say anything because it'll be attacking a grieving mother. Well, you know what? I would never in a million years attack a grieving mother. I don't think you were a grieving mother. I don't give a fuck anymore, Tammy. I'm done fucking playing nice with you. I'm done fucking playing nice with you. Stop villainizing me. Stop it. You are just as guilty of doing fuck shit. In fact, you're more foul than I could ever fucking be out here. The shit I have seen you do to Eli the past 2 years, leave that man the fuck alone. You were not part of the original Eli shit. You didn't watch it. You weren't part of that shit. You hooked onto him because you saw it would get you fucking donations. He's literally your fucking sugar daddy at this point. Yeah, I'm glad you did too. Oh, of course she did. Suck my fucking proverbial dick, Tammy. You don't want this with me. I have receipts for fucking days. And think about it this way, okay? Because this is one of your Achilles heels, you know? You are one of those premature ejaculators. Like, you get so excited when you first start battling someone that you go and you look up all their information and you dig up all their dirt. And what do you do with it? You instantly fucking drop it. You save nothing back. Nothing. You're like a teenage boy who gets to experience pussy for the first time. You know? You're lucky if it lasts 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, come in here and take a link, Tammy. Be woman enough to say this shit to my face. I'm not Eli. You can try to take me to court and we see how it ended up for you last time, didn't it? You was scared. You were scared that I was going to get that order through. You tried to fucking get thug life with the fucking judge's secretary, Tammy, because they dismissed your fucking motion to dismiss. She didn't have anything to do with Eli. Honestly, GLM, you or I would have been much more fucking believable and accepted, I think, if we would have started doing like Eli restreams all the time, because we were actually around back in the day when all of us were, you know, watching him and joking on him. But Tammy Hess? What? And if you remember correctly, she started going after him after she wanted to make peace with me or whatever. So we had stopped fighting. She tried to do Cyrax for a little while and it just didn't work out for her because, you know, come on, Cyrax, there's people that cover him that she can't touch. When she saw little old Eli over there, and I remember she started fucking with him out of the blue and he didn't even know who she was. And she hasn't stopped since. Like, leave that man the fuck alone. Leave him alone. I mean, Tammy, you say all this shit about Eli, and Eli's a lot of things. Like, yeah, I'll give you that. Eli has his little synchronicities, but At least he can get out and walk every day. Every day. He's got, he's in a relationship where they both seem happy. You know? Listen, I think when she does that, oh, my mental health, that's just her, like she ran out of things to say that day, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. She's jealous of every female, I think. Like, it's weird. Like, look how she acted with the whole JT and me thing. How weird was that? If you really sit and think about it, I had made it very clear that I was seeing Brandon and wasn't interested in JT. And then she had to make it like some kind of competition with me. Like she had gotten something over on me because JT was in her chats and they were going at me. And then she would talk about me in a sexual manner constantly. And it was really gross. And she was always saying, I'll fuck you with this or I'll fuck you with bitch, you're not going to fuck me with anything. All right? Like, it's not going to happen, you sicko. Why are you speaking to me like this? I don't talk about you like that. You know, like, why do you keep talking about me in a sexual manner? It's really disturbing. And I noticed like her doing that to you. And she does that with Dawn and Eli, like talks about them getting it on. And it's, I think the bitch just needs laid. For real. For real, for real. I kind of wish JT would have took one for the team and gave her some dick so that maybe she wouldn't be so out of control. That's very clear. Let me play the video I put out last night for those of you who haven't seen it. And I think my little receipts that I dropped kind of pissed her off a little bit. Did it? Did it hurt your fucking feelings? Because guess what, Tammy? Guess what? It took me less than 2 minutes to, oh shit, get on it, baby. To get in my little archives, search up a certain, keyword and pull up a handful of receipts on you, and it totally destroyed you last night. I have thousands of fucking screenshots and papers about you. Videos, clips, like, you really shot your load way too soon. Because what are you going to do? You have doxed my children, my dead mom and dad, my entire, like I said, you put the fucking geo coordinates to my house out. You sent people to my house. What do you have left to put out on me that's going to make 2 fucks to me? Or that people haven't already heard? Nothing. What are you going to do? Nothing. 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 Me, on the other hand, I got all kinds of shit. I am a hoarder when it comes to shit to put out on people. Because I don't think, it's smart to put out everything you got on someone all at once. She doxed my cats. My little meepy here. She even doxed my little 3-year-old nephew, you guys. He is 3. He was, at the time, 3 years old. And this bitch has his little picture posted up on her fucking page. What? He's 3. I don't know. She is. She quit YouTube. Remember, we took her channel down and she didn't get it back forever and a day. Remember that, Tammy? Remember when me and Raleigh, had to teach you a little lesson, took you to the School of Hard Knocks, spanked you, put you in the corner, and tried to educate you a little bit on the fucking way things go out here. Hey, Joshy. You didn't listen, did you, Tammy? No, you've gotten cocky. What do you think? Having Lauren and Brutal Mafia over there is going to fucking intimidate me? It's going to make me forget how to fucking deal with whores like you? No, silly goose. No. I know what I'm doing. I learned from some of the best. Trust and believe. Mr. Raleigh Jones, for example.
Oh! 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 Come on. Oh! Hi, bro. Hey, yo. Homeboy, I came to party. Your girl was looking at me. She's a haggler, no, I'm not tagging her, but you don't want them boys to come over and start asking you what you wanna do, what you trying to do, what you wanna do, what you trying to do.
Yo, NR, Pop beat, say what? That's the man with his manager Chris and the label the jam, still flossing, showing your rocks. Ain't you dudes heard Grammy, man, we stole your watch. They go Indian style, he's bent and dashiki, strapped with the baby, BT. Juicy at the bar, looking good in the brown dress. More than 6 ounces and them things ain't around yet. Persona all thugged out, loud and clear. 7 straight Henny, just grab me a beer. You see I'm reppin' now, and my mommies, I got a now. Got them clowns at their feet, they hot stepping out. Left that rack label, cause I don't like. I'm like a hammer that you hold in your hand. I make hits at the white boy club while I'm buying the bar. They like, hey now, you're an all-star. They go,
homeboy, I came to party.
Thank you. And I'm, you guys have been watching me. Like, Joe, you watch me long enough. I don't come out here and talk like about that shit. Have you ever listened to her like an actual? It's disgusting. It's gross. She always wants to sexualize people that she's going at. Like in a very, ew. I mean, I don't want that bitch fucking thinking about me in that way. Leave my vagina out of your mind, you sicko. Okay, so this was when Tammy had filed to get the case dismissed and it was denied, right? This is what she wrote. This restraining order was falsely filed due to Mrs. Altman knowing I was helping her ex-husband in his case. Please see the rest on the next page. That's how she talks, too.
Your girl was looking at me.
And I said, notice the bitch admits she was helping my ex with our divorce.
She's a haggler, no, I'm not tagging her, but you don't want them boys to come over and start asking you what you want.
And I, gave her some friendly advice here. Tammy, your best bet would be to stick with writing Eli's jock.
Do what you trying to do.
I still owe you some proverbial sucker punches from the last time.
What you want to do. What you trying to do.
I spit Mac millimeter rhymes.
Now this, okay? These are different dates where she went in and was having the courts garnish that girl's wages, take her tax returns for, the whole year. And her kid, it was the 13th, wasn't it? March 13th, 2023 was when that girl got killed. On March 14th, the very next day, she put in a wage assignment modification at where that girl worked to take her last check. She did that next day. The same day that, she was busy screaming at me and slapping her table and telling me she was going to fuck me up. Yeah, same day. I had time for all that. And this says, if you look closely at the date, you'll see the most recent is after her daughter passed. Once she found out she was dead, she made a request to have money taken out of her last paycheck. And the second one under here, she didn't even know her daughter was drinking again. She was arrested 2 months before Tammy said she had been clean and sober. That should let you know how close she was to her. Now, this, I will admit, was sent to me. I will never reveal who sent it. I'll take that to the grave. But people know who you are. You fucks with so many people out here. Like when you dox Will's 7-year-old daughter on fucking was it 4chan or whatever? Kiwi Farms, like you sick bitch, picture and all, address, name.
Lying, and they whack bars. Only time they see jail when they watching ours. I'm in the club, you drunk like and mommy took a like adios. Yes.
Stop pretending.
Told everybody it goes. They call me Gordo. Sipping champagne that's in Porto. Playing Cappy Cool.
I replied to a question GLM asked me about you. I replied honestly. Leave it at that.
You ain't nappy too. I like I be nappy too. I treat life like a fast.
Now, you know how it said, see the back page? Hey, Amy. She did. And it was in, okay. You know, it's Kiwi Farms. Like, she did that with the intention that those sickos that hang out in places on the dark web would find that little girl's information. She also has threatened me and Lauren with that before, like putting our kids on the dark web. Da 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 da. Like as bad as I am, according to some people, I would never in a million years think to do something like that. Ever.
Who did that?
Tammy.
Oh, yeah, she touched my wiener.
She touched your wiener?
Yeah.
I'll fuck her up.
It's weird.
Poor, you probably need like counseling, don't you?
I touched her wiener too.
Oh my God. Say it ain't so. Yeah, she did. And I remember hearing a clip of you. She like was trying to admit and come clean. Yes, I did. I died. And you were like, wait, but you didn't do that, right? You didn't do that. You didn't dox a kid. And she's like, no, I did that. And I remember I could tell that made you, GLM, feel some type of fucking way about her. Because you just stopped talking. Like you just kind of muted and just kind of stopped talking while she sat there admitting that she had done that. I was like, oh yeah, her and GLM ain't gonna be friends for very much longer. Because I think that just kind of struck GLM some type of fucking way that she just admitted to her that she doxed a little 7-year-old baby. Okay, so this is what she says, guys. To the court. She wrote this shit to the court. March 29th, 2023. Hello. I am writing in response to case number blah, 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 filed by me. I have called the courthouse and spoken with Judge Coon's clerk. I was served with this paperwork today in all capital letters with a court date of Friday, March 31st, 2023. I asked the court to appear via Zoom and was told that is not possible. With such a short notice, I cannot make this court date. I have requested a continuance until late May as I have a 13-year-old grandson I take care of by myself and he is in school. I also have health issues I have to consider. If I am forced to travel to Ohio, I will not be able to until after he is out of school. I do need to have the ability to defend myself. And yet you were claiming you had an Airbnb and was coming up here for my divorce hearings. And oh man, Tammy, were you lying when you said what you said about coming up here to me? Or were you lying to the judge? Which one? Which one? Let me know. Come in the chat. Don't be a fucking pussy. I do not know this person personally. I have had interactions with her on YouTube and at one time considered us friends. Last August, she did a live stream threatening to kill herself. Many of us rallied around her and were very supportive. I even sent her money. After that, we all just kind of went our separate ways. Then a month or so ago, she was doing a live stream where one of my friends, Jonathan Tuttle, was on her panel. You are telling the court about being on a panel and blase and YouTube drama. Okay. She allowed several others on panel, and they all attacked my friend. It was 2 others, and it was Lauren and ODN, and there was no attack. There was no attack. I mean, I've got the receipts on this too. JT felt some type of way and got pissed off, got in his feelings. What the fuck? I don't know. But he rage quit the stream, and then all this shit started. So, can't please them all. I simply voiced my displeasure about that and said it was wrong. That's a bold-faced lie. You know what the bitch did? Now, I didn't even really know this bitch. She goes live calling me everything but a fucking milk cow, and then proceeds to dox my full name, my phone number. Well, luckily it was my old phone number by then, and my address that next day to defend little JT, who just couldn't defend himself. He needed big old Tammy to come in and fight his battles for him. And she minimized the fuck out of this. If she would have just went live and said, I'm not very happy with you, Scotty, for letting people, have a civilized disagreement and argument with another grown-ass man on your panel. And you just let it happen. Like, you didn't get involved. You were letting them be grown-ups and handle themselves. I'm very upset at you for that. And I think that was wrong of you. If that bitch had come out here and said it like that, do you honestly think I would have even noticed? No. It's when you start doxing my entire fucking name and address and phone number, and that's when I notice you. Okay? Things went downhill from there. Then, on March 12th of this year, I got word that my daughter was hit by a drunk driver in Tennessee and killed. I have no support system here where I live, and I went on my YouTube channel and streamed about her death and my heartbreak. Did you, though? That's not how we just watched that stream. That's not how I interpreted it. But okay, all right. Unknown to me, Nicole was recording that stream and then spent the better part of 2 weeks now mocking my grief. That's another bold-faced fucking lie, right? You guys saw. All I did was pull that stream up off her channel and hit play. That's what I did. And you also saw her go live during my stream, which meant she was watching, losing her fucking mind, smacking her table and saying she was going to fuck me. And like, lady, you do know that me and Riley like documented everything. We have everything. And I did show the judge your true behavior, just so we're clear. She actually went so far as to record a vigil for my daughter, in which you can hear her say, "Can we just have a moment of silence for this poor girl who never had a mother that loved her?" Did I respond to that? Yes. Should I have? Probably not. I was hurt and very angry that anyone would mock a grieving mother. She had others make videos poking fun at me about it. We went back and forth for several days. Did I show her divorce paperwork? Yes. Except here's the thing, you stupid bitch. The divorce was not final yet. No, you involved yourself. You contacted my ex and you did all the things. Stop it. Yes, it is public records and not illegal. She also did a stream where she showed all of my debts just 2 days ago. It has been a back and forth thing. The only reason she has filed this is I will be called as a witness in her divorce proceedings because she knows I have evidence that is not favorable to her. She is trying to keep me from testifying. What in the actual fuck type of evidence could she have had about my divorce when he and I had already split before I ever started a channel out here, before she even knew who the fuck I was? And she was not around for anything, any part of our marriage. We were not together. We'd already filed for a divorce by the time she even knew my name. What evidence is this bitch going to put forth? She was lying here. You know, she planned on getting up on the stand in my divorce proceeding and lying to try to harm me financially. That was her plan. She said it many times. She was going to make sure I didn't get a dime from my ex, as if that was any of her fucking business. And she touched his wiener. So, wiener toucher. All right, babe. That's Scotty.
Been a hustler, way before Melvin Flint. A criminal, don't need no prints. These dudes gave me a and ain't seen me since. Caught up with them, had them dudes straight hopping the fence. They go, boy.
I have evidence about all of that I have shared here. I've never threatened her family, nor did I ever say I was going to her house, except I've got a clip that I had already turned into evidence where you literally showed the Airbnb and said you were coming to my hometown and you were going to come and handle business with me. The judge had already seen that. That's how I got the temporary order started, ma'am. Until recently, I found out I don't. Oh wait. Until recently, I found out I don't need to go to Lucasville to meet with her husband's attorney, and I can do that from Florida, which was a relief for me as traveling is not something I can do. Very recently, I have screenshots of people who are her friends threatening to come to my house. Now, having screenshots of sock accounts who could be anybody saying crazy shit to you is in no way, shape, or form a reflection of me. Just so we're clear, lady. She has given out my phone number. No, I haven't. Cell and home phone. I don't have that information. I've never called you, nor would I want to ever in life. And I have been dealing with all kinds of prank calls. You're a fucking liar. I had, just a month or so ago, a strange man show up at my home after I went to bed, and he sat on your girl was looking at me. She's a haggler, no. My front porch for 10 to 15 minutes. I had to go through the expense of having cameras installed so this kind of thing can be recorded. I know you said I did not need to send any proof with this email. I have, because I feel you need to at least get an idea of what I have dealt with since the passing of my daughter. If I am to appear, I will not be able to until after my grandson is done with school in May, and I will need to get my witnesses in order. I was just served with this paperwork this morning. I'm also wanting to hire an attorney, as Miss Altman has made false claims and filed this action to keep me from being called to testify in her divorce hearing. I would also like to direct you to her YouTube channel, where much of what I have claimed here can be found if she hasn't taken it all down. I'm not tagging her, but you don't want them boys to come over and start asking you what you. Boy, oh boy, was she mad as a wet hen when that motion to dismiss was want to do. What you trying to do? This is an email that she sent to the judge's secretary. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for speaking to me today. My direct question is, why would my First Amendment rights to free speech be fettered due to a restraining order that is false? This person who is claimed to be so scared of me has nonstop talked about me, made videos making fun of me, and harassed me online. I live 912 miles away from where this person is. Yes, I am expected to spend money I do not have for an attorney and try to go to answer for some unfounded RO. I have sent information to your judge about her doxing my phone numbers and making videos about me to this day. Yet she is so afraid of me. I provided evidence of this, and my motion to dismiss was denied. I have attached several more pieces of evidence for Judge Kuhn to look over. I am being treated for some serious medical issues, and will say now there is no way my doctor will approve my traveling anytime in the near future. We can either continue this ridiculousness for years, with more and more delays. Or I can try and find the money I do not have for an attorney to appear for me. I also will be opening up a case with the FBI for internet stalking against this woman. I have had all I can take. It is making me miss work and affecting my physical as well as mental health. I will let the FBI deal with her and her band of internet bullies and stalkers. And then up here you can see, like, she was clearly stalking me. Scotty in Dreams chat, Scotty in Poon's chat, Scotty using my image, Scotty's community tab, Scotty 5.21.mp4. Bitch.
What you wanna do? What you trying to do?
So yeah, that's my little video I made and dropped last night. Yeah, she should have. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Yes, Joe, she does. Amy, it was a fucking nightmare. Like, and I'm still, and Amy, you know this, to this day, people, Scotty mocked a grieving mother the day her daughter died. That's not how it went down. Ask Ginger. Ginger was my mod back then. She saw it all go down, you know? It didn't happen that way. Hey, Tinksy. And you know what's so funny? The judge didn't look at one single piece of evidence that she submitted because he couldn't. He had to be impartial. The only evidence that motherfucker could look at is what was presented in court. Oh, girl. And I had all that information too. It was just that when the judge saw that the doctor had said she would probably die before she made it halfway to where I lived, he was like, I don't think she's going to be an issue. You know? So basically, they were like, before she could get up here to fuck, like hurt you or anything or do anything to you, she would probably keel over dead. You know? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And did you see how she minimized? She acted like she was this little angel. She was this little angel, you know, who had just come out here and you know, expressed her displeasure at me allowing her good friend, Jonathan Tuttle, to be attacked by several people on a fucking live stream panel. Y'all, like, seriously. And did you see how she acted in the email or that she sent after her motion was dismissed? Or was denied? It was basically like, well, since you didn't approve my fucking motion, you've got two options here, Judge Buddy. You can either continue this for years, or, you know, fucking wait for me to decide to come up there, you know, one or the other is just how it's going to be. Right. Well, and you know, it's even more than that, right? A good mother doesn't take their daughter's child just because they're having issues in life. A good mother will stand up and make sure the baby's okay, and then make sure that her baby's okay too. She will do her damnedest to get that kid in like some kind of rehab. I've done it with my oldest. I have pushed and done. And I mean, I have busted in doors in the middle of the night. I have fucking fist fought grown ass men in the middle of the street to get to my girl. Like, it has been a battle, you know, over the years. And it's just, hey, Bernie, I would never in my life try to take away one of my kids and give them a feeling that they, you know, had nothing to look forward to or no chance of. Hang on a second. Okay, I just had to tell them be quiet. They were getting too loud. But you know what I mean? Like, when you want to give that girl hope for the future and to have her kid back, and I don't know. Yeah, she took him and just left. Moved a few states away because you're such a good mom. You're such a good fucking mom. You know, another reason you're a good mom, you know, I've heard GLN point this out several times here recently. You consistently and constantly dox that boy that's in your care out here where, you know, we're all crazy motherfuckers, according to you. Some crazy shit. You know? Crazy shit. It is gross. It's gross. And another thing, like, if you read between the lines there, she said it was the boyfriend, the girl's boyfriend who was fighting with her that said, oh, well, she's doing this and she's doing that. She didn't even verify any of this. Like, she just went behind the girl's back, got an emergency order. And you've seen how she lied in that court order that she wrote out on me. Can you imagine how she lied trying to get custody of a baby? Y'all. Patterns. So yeah, Tammy, miss me with your self-righteous, oh, you're attacking a grieving mother. No, I'm not. I am standing up for myself, and I am pointing out facts with solid fucking receipts. Proof in black and white of your heinous fuckery. So fuck you, lady. Fuck off. If you see me, I don't care who you see me talking to out here. Don't worry about it. It's none of your fucking concern. You can't change the past. This shit already happened between us. It is what it fucking is. And you can sit there and say, well, she didn't get the permanent order. It didn't happen. No, bitch, but I got a temporary one. And you sure did freak out and start sending shit to the fucking court like a crazy person, didn't you? Shit that's very fucking eye-opening about you and the way you work. You gave me those receipts, and you gave them to me by admitting them on a court record so that people can't fucking act like it's not real. It's real. It's real as it fucking gets, you stupid bitch. So there's that. I would advise you to worry more about, you know, having Lauren all up in your shit. Hate bonding with y'all's little hate boners about me, which is just precious. You're precious. Oh, hang on. My phone is about to die. But I'm going to get off here now. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Sorry, I get distracted so easy. It's that fucking ADD. I'm trying to think of a good song to play. I don't know. do this one just because I like this song. And I saw him in concert when I was like 14. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Remember, if you see Tammy out there somewhere, protect your vagina or your P-Bob, hide it. You might want to pour some sugar on it. Run. Yeah, because that's what a good mom does, Ginger. Much love, y'all.